It's Week 13 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets' creative quarterback. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Jets and the Dolphins. And it comes your way next on Madden.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile of yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now he'll try to run with this.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. At the 47-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And the way in, touchdown, New York. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Jets get the upper. Board first here. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Dolphins had 5 and 6 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
First carry of the game for the Aggie alum, Devon Achane. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Jets defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll look to throw here on first down. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense...
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
16 yards right off the bat on a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. To throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. And out come the Dolphins now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. H.A. now up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Rolling to his left. He's got the connection left side to Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Garland pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Off the play fake. Garland on the move to his left. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get them to score.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Third and 5. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And that will come the offense as they take over. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, a run by H.A.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run for it with A-Chain.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
A-Chain here. They stay on the ground.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
He'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. The final shot before break. Garland, he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
A give up the middle to H.A.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run? Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Bishop. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They go back to the ground game with H.A.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon H.A. with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Devon H.A.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to get away.
To the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
That's taken at around the 40. Gets around him. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Garland. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with A-Chain. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. Here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back at the 11-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go now. Ready?
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg. Garland rolling to his right. Throw caught by A-Chain. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Garland. They set up the screen to A-Chain. And fights through 1 man. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. Garland flushed out right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Go! Check, check. Go!
Running left, it's A-Chain. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They go play action here on first down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run here with A-Chain. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time with A-Chain. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon A-Chain. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On first down, Garland. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Running right, here's A-Chain. To the 27-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 6. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So consecutive picks, and each offense, they drove the ball close enough to at least attempt a field goal, but on back-to-back drives, the defense has stood firm and forced an interception.
Yeah, it's a really nice battle seeing one answer the other with a turnover to keep points off the board.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 7.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Jets have recovered. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. 2nd and 3. And he will find his man on the outside. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's pulled in by Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And now Now this ball picked up by the offense, but here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football.